From an Ernie Live. We are coming to you live right now, and we know that a lot of you are watching the Astros right now, and possibly the Dodgers too. They kind of go together. Not great news right now, but we'll let you know if that should change. With me here for Ernie Live is my trusty partner in crime,
Walt.
Walt is here. Walt is going to be following all your questions and comments on Facebook, so please jump in, share them, share your thoughts. But you know what we're really excited about? What is tonight, Walt?
Tuesday.
It is Tuesday, but it's also opening night of, where's my playbill? Escape to Margaritaville. And not only do we have the cast with us, we have the two stars of the show. Walt, give them their name tags.
First we have Alison Luff, with only one L in Alison.
Oh.
Here's your names. You're Alison.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Also,
We need those to make that fun.
and Paul Alexander Nolan, also one L in each of those names.
Wow, there we go. Paul is Tully in the show, and of course, Allison is Rachel. And so, welcome.
Thank you.
First of all, for those of you watching and saying, she looks kind of familiar, you're a Houston girl.
I sure am. Born and raised in Spring, Texas, and I grew up doing theater around Houston area all my life.
And you said when you came and sat down, I've met you before, but neither of us know when or where or
I
why.
know you, but I have no idea. I think I've been on your show before.
I think you probably have.
I don't remember what.
Paul, do you know who I am?
No.
No, good for you then. Then you'll be much more fascinated by what happens here today. So, Escape to Margaritaville, the Jimmy Buffett musical, as people are saying, Broadway bound. A little bit about the show. What can you tell us?
Well, it's a boy meets girl love story set in paradise.
You play the girl, you're the boy.
It's a pretty good guess.
Yeah, pretty good. Okay.
With a really hilarious book by Greg Garcia and Mike O'Malley, directed by Christopher Ashley, who just won a Tony Award this past year for Come From Away.
Yeah.
Choreographed by Kelly Devine, who was just nominated for a Tony Award this year. And musical directed by Christopher Yankee.
I don't know why they're having me bring you the mic a little closer. Are we bringing the mic closer to her?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, there's a delay. Okay, we're all using my mic.
Is this better
Isn't
now?
that exciting? So, anyway, for you folks out there in TV land or web land, try using that mic. On me? They're talking to me off camera. I love Facebook Live. Can Walt talk in this one? Yeah? Hello again. So welcome to Ernie Live. We're here coming to you tonight. We're going to restart the whole thing. No, I don't even, I know what I was going to say. Out there in the internet land, if you ask questions or comments, we are going to be adding your name into a drawing later on, and a kind of a weird connection in here. You did Les Mis.
I did. I just closed the last revival on Broadway. I was playing Fantine.
How awesome is that? Well, we're going to do a drawing for a DVD of Les Mis. So you can be in the drawing just by asking a question. So keep those questions coming in. Walt, what's going on out there in Webland?
Oh man, all kinds of stuff's going on in Webland, but nobody's asking us any questions. So ask a question.
Come on, folks, ask questions. What drew you guys to this show?
Honestly, I read the script and I really loved how funny it was. It was definitely my type of humor, and I think the world right now can use a little escapism and a little lighthearted nature. Plus, I get to play opposite Paul Alexander Nolan. What drew you to the show, Paul?
I mean, come on. You thought it was Hugh Jackman at first, didn't you? And then he got recast by me.
Do you want the mic back?
No, you guys just take it. You both have been in this show for a while, though. Were you guys at the original concept of it, working through from the La Jolla Playhouse?
Yeah. If you mean La Jolla, then yeah, we were both out in La Jolla developing it out there. They had several workshops before her and I joined the cast in New York, but the first full mounted production was in La Jolla, and we were both there.
Okay, so and the thing that comes to mind when I ask a question like that is it's going to take a while for a show to develop, to tour, to get to Broadway. It is a big commitment out of your careers. What is it that says, I want to do this show, or is it the fact you're working actors and it's a show to do?
I mean, I think that the thing that draws me to the show, and I don't want to speak for you, but originating a role is something that is, to be a working actor is really awesome. And then to get to originate a role is also really rare and really awesome. And so that's what draws me to it is being able to be part of the process and have a character written specifically for you and developed for what you do the best is something that is great and fun, and why would you want to do anything else,
Oh, yeah, I would say that that's the greatest answer ever, but I'll follow it up by saying, this particular part is not something, I've never done anything quite like it, so that also excites me, is just doing something different every time I do a new part.
Yeah. And Walt was tapping me, so I'm asking you, is there a question out there?
There are several questions. Nicole Pena says, what beautiful cocktails, what is everyone drinking?
Okay, Nicole, it's time we finally fess up. They're all fake. They're fake cocktails. The taller glasses are a white wine, a Diet Coke, and I think a water. There you go, Nicole. Fascinating questions. Next.
Nicole has another question.
Okay, Nicole.
Nicole wants to know who's going to win the World Series. We don't know, Nicole.
The Astros are going to win, but maybe not tonight, so you might as well keep watching us.
Now we have some good ones.
Wait, that was editorializing on poor Nicole.
Mary Morrison wants to know, when will the show move to Broadway?
Great question. When are you Broadway bound? You keep getting them first because you're closest when I am.
Well, and she's the hometown girl, so she gets dibs. We moved to Broadway in March. We'd start previews, I think, February 22nd. And then we have 2 or 3 weeks of previews. I just show up and I play the guitar and I try to get a tan and I I think it's mid to latest March.
We open March 15th. And I'm pretty sure our first preview is February 16th, but I'm not sure. Maybe February 22nd. I do remember March 15th because it's my best friend's anniversary.
Do you want to say hi to your best friend?
She's probably not watching this. She's probably watching the World Series.
But she could. This will be saved and archived.
Hey, Judy. What's up? Happy anniversary, March 15th, Judy and Patrick.
Lucio wants to know if either one of you guys have seen Jimmy Buffett in concert.
Oh, have either of you seen Jimmy Buffett in concert?
Have you seen? I played with Jimmy Buffett in concert in Toronto in August. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's wild. 20,000 people screaming for Jimmy. It was pretty cool.
And then you come out.
Yeah, and they left. It was weird. They were like, "Who's that guy? I'm leaving." It was pretty cool. But in the straight, it felt oddly normal, if that makes any sense, because of how much strange, amazing things that have happened over the last few months for us. So I had a great time.
When people think about this show, it's a jukebox musical. It's not an autobiographical show, but there are elements of the Buffett story in there. When you're playing the character, are you thinking at all of channeling a Jimmy Buffett type, or are you creating a character out of whole cloth?
I think I worked a little bit more at that in La Jolla because I was supposed to be from the South, but we've shifted the character to, a little bit further north. But I have to say that I still jump back into a Southern dialect to the Carolinas because we had, the character was from the Carolinas when I did it in La Jolla with Ali. And it's hard to get rid of, I will say that. And there's just something about that Southern cadence that is just hard to work out of the character. Yeah.
Okay, how are we doing out there in internet land?
Nicole wants to know...
Nicole again. Hi, Nicole.
I love Nicole. What's your favorite Jimmy Buffett song to perform?
Oh, we'll start with Alison on that one.
It's so funny. My favorite songs in the show are all songs that he sings while I'm on stage doing nothing. So I'm performing because, I'm reacting.
Right.
And I'm on stage. But I love listening to him sing Tin Cup Chalice, Son of a Sailor. And I love Pirate Looks at 40. And I get to sing a little bit of that with him at the end. And that's probably, I guess that'd be my favorite song to perform. What about you, Paul Alexander Nolan?
I know, it's really hard. I really don't think I have a favorite, although we added Pirate Looks at 40 to this next stage of production. We didn't do it in La Jolla, so I was a bit obsessed with it for a while, and I have to say it is one of his best songs, so it's a pretty great song to sing and play.
And we are speaking with Paul Alexander Nolan, who plays Tully, and with Alison Luff from Houston, who plays Rachel. They are here in Escape from Margaritaville. Escape to Margaritaville, not Escape from Margaritaville. I don't want to give anything away of the plot.
It's like Escape to Witch Mountain.
It is, except this is Return. There could be a sequel, Return to Margaritaville. Okay, so tell me this. What do you have next?
What do you mean?
Question-wise.
I don't have another question.
Nicole, you're slipping on your job there. Were you guys Jimmy Buffett fans before all of this? And not just of course we loved him. Were you really, would you go and see him in concert? Would you have his records? Were you into the music?
I wasn't necessarily a diehard Jimmy Buffett fan or a parrot head per se, but I definitely grew up listening to his songs on road trips. One of my earliest memories as a child actually was dancing to a Jimmy Buffett cover band when I was like 4 years old in the Florida Keys at a bar. What I was doing at a bar in the Florida Keys at 4 years old is beyond me. Yeah. Good job, Mom. Good job, Dad.
One of my earliest memories was when Jimmy Buffett delivered me in the hospital. He's a great doctor, and I love that story. That's hilarious. Come on, 4 years old. That sounds fake, but it's a great story. I wasn't a fan at all. I didn't know how much of his music I actually knew. Right. I grew up under a rock, I think, and because when you start listening to all this music, oh no, I do know a lot of songs. There's a lot of songs that he's written, and they're all in our show that are part of a huge, huge culture. And so I wasn't a fan. I didn't even know his stuff, but now I do.
So going into, I mean, like, you listen to the show and you realize how much of his music you actually do know, and it's not just a couple of the big marquee ones, Cheeseburger in Paradise, Margaritaville, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I know that. How much, he wrote new material for this show too, though, correct? Is that right?
Yeah. One of the songs, I don't want to give anything away, so.
But, yeah.
Yeah. So one of the songs.
You could say new songs are written.
Yeah.
Nobody will know.
Well, yes, new songs are written. One being a song called 3 Chords. That's all I'll say. Because I don't want to give anything away. It's a very suspenseful show, especially on Halloween.
Oh yeah. It does have a perfect Halloween element to it. So, okay, Walt's got another. Now, we are running low on time here, so if you have a question to ask them now, because we're going to do the drawing for the DVD. But here we go. Oh, 3 coming up.
Oh, my God, it's so fat. Nicole Pena wants us to know that the Astros just lost 3-1.
Oh, sorry, Astro.
Wait, we're not done yet. Come back over here. Billy Kendrick, did Alison go to Klein Collins?
Yes, I did, Billy Kendrick.
How does Billy know this?
Okay, Christina Lara says, saw tonight's show, the end was fun.
The end was fun.
And Mary Morrison says, does the audience sing along when they know a song?
Not only do they sing along, they're encouraged, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, that's part of being part of Jimmy Buffett's music is the audience always sings. And, in this theater, because it's a very large place, it's harder to hear them, but we can hear them singing along from time to time. And what we find out afterwards is that they were singing along the whole time. In fact, there was a moment in La Jolla when I blanked on my lyrics for Margaritaville, one of his most famous songs, and I just asked the audience what they were, because I knew they knew them, and they told me, and I continued.
Well, it is a lot of fun, a great show.
Oh, wait, one more.
We have one
Billy
more, and then I
Kendrick,
promise.
come on, man.
All right, Billy, because he's... Oh, wait, Billy's going to want to know everything about you. Here we go.
Now we know. Billy Kendrick says, I was in choir with her. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Hey, boy. Hey, girl.
I'm sure it was fine the first way.
Well, all right, with all of that out, Escape to Margaritaville is playing through the week here in Houston. It's a fun show, a lot of excitement. We had a great time. We were so close. We were the very front row against the stage. We were practically...
Smell your costumes. Yeah.
Oh, Walter. Anyway, we want you to come and see it, but before we let you all go and continue your evening, it's time to draw our winner. Okay, Alison, you have to do it because this is your hometown.
I hope it's Billy. No offense, Nicole.
And the winner is...
Christine Laurie.
Christina, You have won this DVD. We'll get in touch with you and take care of it. Paul, Alison,
Yes.
thank you guys both for doing this. A lot of fun. Now you've got a party to go enjoy, and it's Halloween. Are you going to put on?
Real cocktails now.
Yeah, go drink and enjoy. Remember, if you're watching us on the Houston Public Media Facebook page, to like the page. Come back for the next time we do another Ernie Live. Walt will be here with me, and we hope you'll rejoin us. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye, everyone. And go Stros! Go Astros!
Yeah, next time.